What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about the time speeding up and like the challenges of time speeding up. Now, if you're familiar, I'm sure you've experienced like the days are going by extremely faster. Time is been speeding up. I'm sure you watch videos or hear about time speeding up, or if you're subscribed to my channel for a while, you're aware that like I talk about time speeding up. Like I have a whole playlist of why time is speeding up. Check out Chauncey One, ChonyWon on his YouTube channel. He talks about time speeding up. Actually got these from him. He does talk about time speeding up and the reasons why it is, and it makes a lot of sense. But there's also like a lot of sources on why people think time is speeding up. Some people think the some people think that like like hang on. Some people think one of the reasons why time is speeding up is because globally or like the Earth, like something with the sun's solar flares or some shit like that, or like the Earth's globe is moving extremely fast. Some people think that like a lot of people's vibration is raising extremely high and higher. Therefore, the Earth's vibration is raising higher. So, of course, for all of our vibrations are raising higher, then of course it's gonna force time to speed up and shit. Since people are becoming more spiritually, and I got this from other people. I've got this from someone, so I don't want to take their credit. I didn't make this up on my own. But, she mentioned like she mentioned since everyone's vibration is increasing higher and higher, it's going to force the Earth's vibration to increase higher and higher, and a lot of people are becoming more they're becoming more spiritually aware. They're becoming more like spiritually in tune. Like people are talking like more and more people are starting to like know more about astrology, fucking the afterlife or spirits and shit like that. Tarot readings, psychic readings, energy. It's a spiritual topics, and shit like that, and it's gonna expand the mind. And then everyone's also becoming aware of like generational curses, healing, trauma, um, just shit like that. And of course, it's gonna force people to raise their vibrations. So it makes sense that like it's forcing Earth to fucking speed up and shit like that. But also, other people say like the Matrix system is gonna collapse and shit like that. Like the Matrix is gonna collapse. Like this timeline we're in is just gonna speed up rapidly because everything's gonna be like the Matrix and all this bullshit that's corruption is gonna be wiped out and shit like that. So there's so much theories on why people think time is speeding up. I've also heard where like people some people talk about like there's like a Mandela effect going on, or like someone's trying to change timelines. Some people think it's the archons. They're trying to change timelines. So it's very interesting topics on why people think time is speeding up. Me personally, I personally believe in all of that. I personally believe in everything. So I try the best to have an open mind and shit. So like you just never know what's going on. I feel like time speeding up is due to like a spiritual thing, and also do like a earth scientific thing. I could be wrong, but who knows? It's always good to keep an open mind. Well, basically, yeah, time has been speeding up since 2018. 2018, since time has been speeding up. Oh, also, someone said one of the reasons why time is speeding up is because like there is this star constellation called Sirius or like Nibiru, and like they're getting closer and closer to like the Earth's atmosphere. Like it's getting closer to Earth and shit like that, and like our ancestors, like Anunnaki and shit like that, like they're watching over us, and like or like they're coming down here. That's why time is speeding up. Oh, also some people say like since we're in the third realm and shit, right? It's getting closer and merging closer to the fourth realm, which is the spiritual realm. And it makes sense. I guess it makes sense because like a lot of people's vibrations raising higher and higher. So since we're in the third realm, Earth realm, it's merging to the spirit realm, which is the fourth or the fifth realm, where all the spirits resides and shit. Where like if you die, you go to the afterlife. You go to the fourth or fifth realm, shit like that. Since it's merging with this realm, since time is an illusion according to spirit and shit like that, of course it's gonna make sense on why time is speeding up because Earth merging closer to the spirit realm, to the fourth realm and shit, right? And since it's collapsing and it's merging and shit, and it forces time to speed up faster and faster. And I got this from Sirius Inner Temple. If you're not familiar with his channel, he talks about a lot of spiritual topics as well. His channel is very interesting. He he talks about like how to astral project, how to like activate your third eye. He talks about like different beings or like different life forms out there. So make sure you check him out. SIRIUS INERTEMPLE. Check his channel out if you want. Yeah, but let's get to it. There's so much. Hang on. There's just so much information out there. But anyways, the challenges of time speeding up. It's really frustrating. It's really annoying. Some people say time is speeding up because we're getting older. Who knows? All I do know for a fact is that like time hasn't speeding up since 2018, and it's really insane. Like I just don't know why time's been speeding up so fucking fast, and it's frustrating for me. Of course, it's frustrating for everyone else as well because I'm sure everyone is getting frustrated. Everyone's getting fed up, and it's causing a lot of stress and chaos in people's lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just time is speeding up for me. Like, I've always been aware of time is speeding up since 2018. I've been aware of that, but as years go by, it's becoming more rapidly and shit. And my schedule's busy and shit like that. So like in the military, I'm in the army. So like if you're familiar with the military, like you got a lot to do. So like you got to focus on your job. You got to focus on like how to get promoted. You got to focus on other shit that like fucking like just military shit like soldiers information and like college where I'm going to college and shit like that fucking um I gotta work on my studies. There's a lot of shit, man. There's a lot of fucking shit, bro. I gotta handle my military life, and I gotta handle my personal life. I gotta make fucking YouTube videos. There's other shit like that, man. Focus on my health and fitness, and a lot of other shit. And I know a lot of people now. Imagine people who have families. Imagine people who work these 9 to 5 jobs, and they have a family or like they have a loved one, or someone who has their own business and shit. Like imagine trying to focus on your career, but then you're trying to take care of your mental health and then your physical fitness and stuff like that. We don't have time to do those things. And even if we do, we're gonna be in such a rush. So how it applies to my life is that like like there are times where like I had to drop my fucking college classes and shit like that because like since time is speeding up so fast, I literally don't have time to be doing those things. And even if I do, I don't feel like doing it. But I'm the type of person where like I gotta procrastinate a lot just to complete my college classes and stuff, right? So it's like, and now that time hasn't speeding up so fast, my schedule's been so busy. It's like I don't have time to be focusing on my college work. You know what I'm saying? There were times where I had to miss assignments and tests, and like, oh my god, so like I had to drop from these classes and stuff, man. And like I'll set a goal where like I want to accomplish certain things throughout the weekend, right? So as I'm doing it, there are times where like I'll take a little break or like I'll just decide to get a little workout in, or or like I decide to eat a little bit, and then once I'm finished working out, and then once I finish eating, or like once I finish taking a shower, or like once I finish running some errands, the day's almost over and shit, and now it's gonna cost me to like procrastinate even more or to get more fed up, and it gets me more pissed off. And I was like, come on, bro, what the fuck is going on? So that's what I'm getting at. And I've been told myself, like, well, I was going for like a walk outside. I was telling myself, me, I love my life. I feel like my life is pretty cool. Like, I enjoy living my life. It's just the fact that what makes it so frustrating, what makes my life so, like, why I get so angry sometimes is not my life. It's just the fact that time is speeding up. So it's going to be hard for me to enjoy things. It's going to be hard for me to work on time management. It's gonna be harder for me because I'm always in a constant rush. I can't afford to like slack off on certain shit, and I'm just like, come on, man, like like me, I had a 4 day weekend, right? And now Sunday is about to be Monday. Now it's Monday right now, but then tomorrow I start work, and I'm just like, bro, like I feel like I didn't even enjoy my 4 day weekend. Like the weeks are going by extremely fucking fast, and that's what I hate about this realm. That's what I hate about this human experience. Because no matter what, it's always some type of bullshit that's taking place. Who knows? Maybe time is speeding up. Maybe it could be a good thing. I've heard from other people that like time speeding up. It is a good thing. You, you know what I'm saying? But check out Chauncey Wan. Check out Inofe. He talks about time speeding up. He breaks it down into such a way where like it makes sense. I'm telling you, like he talks about a lot of good spiritual information. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff no one talks about. He talks about this stuff like you hear no one talking about. Very underrated. He has a very good channel. Check him out, man. He talks about time speeding up. He talks about how to heal the body. He talks about how like the world corruption. He talks about how the system works. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but it's just frustrating. Like I can't get things done throughout the day. It piss me off, and it's just like I can't enjoy the things I want to get done. I was like, what the fuck? Like me, like I used to eat a lot. I eat a lot of food, but now I only eat like one time a day. I only eat one times a day. That's crazy. The only reason why I eat one time a day, and that's the thing too. I've noticed I'll eat breakfast, right? Then I've noticed I'll be full throughout the whole day. Throughout the whole day, I'll be full. Like I'm bloated through the whole day, and I've only eaten breakfast. Back in the early 2000s, back in the mid 2000s, I could literally eat like 3 to 5 times a day, and I'll be perfectly fine. But now in today's timeline we're in 2023, I'll eat breakfast and I'm full and I'm bloated throughout the whole day and shit. So it's fucking crazy, man. Earth is really changing. This timeline we're in is extremely changing. I don't know why, but this shit's really fucking frustrating. I understand it's all about adjusting and shit, but it's just like, come on, man. Like, really? Like, it's a huge adjustment, man. And shout out to Chauncey One and Inofe, because in his YouTube channel he talks about how like in these work situations, in these work situations, in these workplaces, or like they're gonna start 4 day weeks, or like they're gonna have, I mean, they're gonna have a 4 day weekends and shit like that. People are only gonna work from Monday through Thursday. He talks about how like there's certain like stores, certain like restaurants, they're all closing down and shit like that because times is speeding up. He talks about like there's gonna be like a like a he talks about there's like food shortages and shit like that. He also talks about like banks being like banks not working no more, banks taking people's money, or like banks closing and shit like that. So and all this shit is happening. So make sure you check out his channel. He does talk about stuff like that, but it's just like it's fucking crazy, man. I wonder how the day's gonna go by. But what really pissed me off the most is the fact that since time is speeding up and since our society, this world we're living in, is slowly coming down, what pissed me off so much that like it's happening at such a slow rate. And that's what I hate so much about. Because if it happens at such a slow rate, one, no one's gonna notice it. Two, since no one is gonna notice it, we're still forced to partake in our jobs. We're still forced to partake in our career. We're still forced to partake in these regular human activities. But it's hard for us to do that when one, time is speeding up extremely rapidly, and two, a lot of things are getting closed. There's a lot of shortages. There's a lot of shit that's taking place with these banks, these fucking stores and shit, right? If there's like a disaster happening, I'd rather for it to happen quick and fast versus at a slow rate where like no one is noticing. This shit's annoying. It sounds safer to be honest, but this shit is annoying, bro. Like time speeding up as the months, years go by, it's gonna not only speed up extremely rapidly, so like no one's gonna notice that, and we're still forced to work jobs five times a week. Jobs should be like 3 times a week now, to be honest. Bullshit, man. And now we're getting less sleep, we're eating less food, so it makes sense that the human biology is gonna change. And Chauncey One slash Inofe, he talks about this shit. It makes sense, you know. But it's insane, man. Like and like I said, there are times where like life pisses me off here and there. But me, I like my routine. I love my life. Even me, I'm a Virgo, so like the thing with Virgo is like we, since I'm an Earth sign, we love to like have routine in our lives. We love discipline. We love structure. We love routine. And since time is speeding up, it's interfering with my daily activities. It's interfering with my routine. I have a lot of Virgo in my chart. I have Virgo Sun, a Virgo Mercury, and I think Virgo Rising. But it's just like fuck, man. So it's like You know what I'm saying? That shit really pissed me off so much. And I worked so hard to create a routine for myself. I worked so hard to create structure in my life, and just the fact that time is speeding up, it's kind of getting in the way of that shit. I was like, come on, man. Like back in the early 2000s, back in the mid 2000s, my structure, my routine that I have right now, if I were to put those same routines back in the early 2000s and mid 2000s, things would be perfectly fine. In my opinion, I feel like I'd be a lot more successful. But since time is speeding up, I had to drop my college classes because I don't have time to do those things, and I had to drop. I have to drop other shit as well too. Why am I keep serving to that? So it's just like it's just crazy, man. But I understand. I'm not the only one that's struggling with this. I know there's a lot of people that also struggle with this. A lot of people are going to be more stressed and pissed off, just like me. Especially people with families. Like I really respect people with families because like they gotta do so much. So imagine just time speeding up. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Like life feels like a dream. Life really is a dream, man. Life is such a dream. That's how you know this realm is bullshit. Cause like time is speeding up. That's a clear indicator that this world is bullshit, pretty much. But like I said, I guess my best advice on how to overcome this shit is to focus on the things that do matter, and just know that this human experience, obviously take life seriously, but don't take life personally. If bullshit happens, it is what it is. The best thing you could do with life, when life throws some stupid ass shit to you for no reason, accept it for what it is and try to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? It is okay to get mad. It's okay to be upset, but don't let it overcome you. Don't let it affect you. But just know that you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? This is fucking stupid, but it's how this world is, man. And I think, yeah, and Faye John Sion, he also talks about like since time has been speeding up so fast, um, we're pretty much forced to get our shit together. And he also mentions that like more and more people, like time speeding up is gonna force people to get more in alignment of what they're supposed to do, which makes sense. And he does talk about this. So make sure you check out his channel. That's all I gotta say. Have a good one. Peace.